This is probably the most important chord in guitar. The reason I'm saying it is because when people study and play guitar, there are a lot of options and the guitar can be confusing. Now I'm gonna show you in 5 minutes how you can play beautiful sounding chords with a lot of ease. Now all I need is 5 minutes. So what I'm talking about here is the concept of shell chords. Before I show you the fingering and position, we need to understand what it means. So when we're saying a chord, for example C, the chord C major has 3 notes, 1, 3, and 5. Now, when I'm talking about shell chords, I'm actually dropping the 5 and I'm playing the 1, the 3, and the major 7, or the 7. So what it means is that we have the color, the sound of the 3rd, which tells us if it's major or minor, which is a big deal, and the 7th, which tells us if it's major 7 or dominant 7, if there is tension. Now, once we understand that, everything else is easy because there are only 4 shapes. I'm gonna come closer so you can see it really, really well. So the first shape I'm gonna talk about here is C major 7. This shape here, I'm playing C, E, and B. This is a shape for C major 7. Super, super beautiful and super lush. The second chord is C7. This is C, E, and B flat. I'm moving the note B, half step down, I'm getting shape C7. Again, that's why it's really important, super helpful to know what notes we're playing. C minor, I'm lowering the 3rd from major to minor and I'm getting C minor, and then C diminished, I'm lowering the flat 7, the B flat to A, I'm getting this shape. Now, these 4 shapes, with these 4 shapes, literally you can play any song in the world, and that's quite amazing. So, before you get overwhelmed, I want to understand how to practice it, right? Because understanding something is one thing, but being able to actually use it is a different thing. And since we have only 5 minutes, let's get to it. So, C major 7, I'm placing my 2nd finger on the note C, 1st finger on the note E, on the 2nd fret, so 3rd fret, 2nd fret, and 4th fret here. This is the note B, this is C major 7. The cool thing with guitar, probably the most useful, is that I can move this shape anywhere. So the name of the chord is in the bass. So if this is the note C, this is the chord C major 7. In the same manner, if I take this up, for example, to the note D, and I play the same shape, exactly copy-paste, I get D major 7, which is super beautiful. Now, I can move again my finger here from this note to C7, C minor, and C diminished. There's one more option that is super helpful in the process of learning these shell chords, which is doing that as well from the 6th string. So I'll show you here. I'll do it on the note G. And there's also a free PDF if you want, link above. So this is G, G major 7. Why? Because this is the 1, this is the 3 major versus minor. Okay, we can hear it, we can feel it. And then I'm adding the 7, so this is G major 7. The same manner, I know that this is F sharp, the major 7, moving that to the 3rd fret, and this is G7. G minor 7 looks like this, and G diminished. Now, these 4 shapes from the 5th string and the 6th string are super, super helpful. Now, in order for us to learn something like that, it's always more fun and kind of cool to take a little progression. So what we're going to do is exactly that. We'll start from just the 5th string. So I'll play C7, I'll play, C major 7, then C7, F major 7, the same shape copy-pasted into the 8th fret, and then this is F minor 6, and also F diminished. So I'm using this diminished shape as a minor 6. How do I do that? Well, this is 1 and 3, and this is the 6, so it can function in both ways. I can use these shell chords, the diminished shape, for minor 6 as well. Listen to the sound. Now, one of the most important things when we're practicing ideas and music and guitar is to play things in time. It doesn't need to be fast. It just needs to be slowly but clearly in time. So I'm going to play it really, really slow. 1 chord per 4 beats. So it will be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, even if you can't hold the guitar at this moment, what I want you to pay attention is also what is happening harmonically. So although I'm in the key of C major right now and I'm playing C major 7, I'm going to C7, which is what we call a secondary dominant. This C7 leads us to F major 7 in this case, which is the 4 chord, and going to a 4 minor chord, which is a borrowed chord from the minor tonality. This minor chord, this F minor 6, has this like super painful moment to my experience, and it's beautiful. It's kind of like hitting your heart just in the right way. So listen to it one more time. Now, I did a little thing, right? I played a little rhythm there, and I also used this kind of sound to express time, right? You don't have to do that, but it's definitely fun because you kind of transform the guitar from just a single instrument into a band. You're playing the bass, you're playing the chords, there's a little melody, and there is time, rhythm. Right? So what I'm doing here is I'm taking something very simple, very clear, and I'm trying to make it sound better. I'm saying it in this sort of way because a lot of people, when they're trying to work on chords, they get overwhelmed. Not just chords, also scales and improvisation, but the point is that we need to almost narrow our window. So we need to really focus on something simple that we can process. For example, these beautiful, beautiful shell chords. And I'm just taking 4 shapes. I want to sing the bass so I feel the harmonic progression even stronger. So we have Do. This is a 1, C major 7. And I'm articulating to myself the harmonic progression in words. Do. Okay, so Do, Do, C7, 5/4 leading to the 4. This is F major 7 to F minor 6. So we have 1, 5/4, 4, and 4 minor. There are a lot of songs and a lot of beautiful melodies that you can come up with that. One more super cool thing is to use Hammer-On. So I can have my first finger on the 2nd fret, a little bar with just those 2 fingers, 2nd finger here on the 3rd fret, and I'm hammering on the note B. You can practice it a couple of times if needed, but check this out in time. C7, F major 7, same thing, same trick. What happened there are 2 things. First, the hammer-on, C7, and then I also added the open E. Why? Well, with guitar, it's super nice to have something ringing. Don't have to, but it gives it this lush feeling. Although I'm doubling that note E that exists here, it's really nice. And it also changes the information a little bit because with C major 7, this is the 3rd, C7 also, this is the 3rd. With F major 7, this is the major 7. With F minor 6, oof, this is even more crunchy. So, one more time listening. Okay, so you understand that so far. Even if it needs a little bit of practice, it's okay. The second thing is doing the same idea from the 6th string because we want to be comfortable with the 6th string as well. So I'll play C major 7, the same thing. I'm starting really, really slow, just the shape. So this is C major 7, in case I forget, 8, 9, 9, 1, the 3, and the major 7 here. And I'm changing that chord into C7. From here, I will go to F major 7 here, which is quite a low bass, but super beautiful. And then F minor 6, I'm gonna use the 6th string, the D string that is open string, and this A flat. That gives me the diminished shape. Again, imagine this note here, but it's open. So it sounds like this. This is really, really beautiful. One more thing that you can do, if you'd like, is taking a shape, for example the C major 7, and just moving it around the guitar. What I mean by that is taking that shape and seeing how it sounds. In this way, you also learn the notes on the 5th string, and you kind of, by trial and error, you see what you like. So here I played A major 7 into G major 7, F major 7, and E major 7. And I all the time added that top E. Now, if you don't like it, it's totally fine. I'm just kind of messing around. You can say something else. And I'm using this Hammer-On to get a little extra melodic movement. Now, some of them are going to sound great with the open E, but some are going to sound really clashy. So you can kind of test. Oof, the D flat is pretty spicy. But a lot of them will sound great. Same thing from the 6th string. I just went chromatically, so I did C major 7, B major 7, B flat major 7 into A major 7, while keeping the E on top. Now this is just one color. Once I start adding all the colors, for example, now I'm just kind of trying some stuff out, and I kind of wanted to keep this E happening, so I had some clashes that were totally not cool. But since I am able to listen and make decisions so I can explore it, then I say like, wow, I didn't like this, but I did like. What is really cool about it is it's super, super simple. Really, in a few minutes, you can understand the concept of shell chords. You can understand the sounds by listening and paying attention, and you can start messing around with songs that you like. You can take a song that has C, F, and G, and adjust the C into C major 7, the F into F major 7, and the G into G dominant. So you get. Maybe even adding a little note here. Why did I add this note here? Well, this is the 9. So once I see and I start understanding the shell chords, I can start adding notes to them, and this is what we call extensions. So again, C major 7, F major 7, G7, 9. So check this out. Instead of I get last thing, when I played the F major 7 here, I did the Hammer-On, but I also added the note G here. You see, I have the shell chord as a core sound, as a core color that I'm seeing, and then I'm adding one note here, which is the 9, so I'm getting F major 7, 9. So C major 7, F major 7, shell, same shape, with the 9, and then G7, 9. So I get, instead of I get. That's it. Thank you so much for listening. There's a full PDF on Patreon if you'd like, and I'll see you next week.